feel. You know how I feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Test 1, 2. Okay. Pressing record for our folks at home. Oh, well, we got some emotes going already. Oh, I don't have. Uh-oh. Alright. There we go. Okay, now let's see. I think we should have some emotes going on the wall. Let's see. There we go. Let's see what we can do here. Random, and... Wait, no, the game's not over. I don't know what that's about. Oh, you can't see it. Okay, see. There we go. Okay, the game is not over. Or maybe that's, I guess that's a video nerd term for. Okay, here we are. I'm here. Timer is going. There we go. I'm here. We're recording. Oh. Alright, so I see a couple of problems we got going. Sweet. Some of you, yeah, the emotes wall has. We're all 13-year-olds deep down inside, and, yeah. So let me fix one thing. I don't want to disappoint the folks at home, but my vision is not what it used to be. Oh, wait a minute. Let me just see here. On group control, brightness down. That's pretty funky. Actually, no. Let's go with our blue theme tonight. I think that's better. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. Maybe I bring it down even more. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. I'm a nerd. All right. Hey, everybody. I'm going to stand because I've just gotten into that more lately. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, so, Lindsay, I don't know if you were here on Saturday. I don't think you were here on Saturday. So we have added an emotes wall. And every time you enter an emoji or an emote, it pings around. And the more you enter, the more they ping around. And yeah, sweet. Yeah, I wish I could get a little bit truer blue. Or yeah, hey Rita. Oh, Rita's here. Sweet. Lindsay's here. Yeah. So fun with emojis. That's what we're doing tonight or doing now. I think it's fun. And yeah, looks like we've even got them in the background. God, sweet. Yeah, you know, you can learn a lot from a 13-year-old YouTuber. Anyway, I think these are fun. Anne, who is actually on the couch next to me in her spot tonight, she is on the couch. And hey, Rita, yeah, it is good to have you back. Yeah. And you know, so I've made some tweaks to the chat. I think we may have figured out. I think computers are weird; they are not consistent. But I think I have figured out that. Oh, that's a cool one. That how the chat now, and so I've made some tweaks, and so as you can probably tell, the profile. I know the reception's not as, or the picture's not as great, but the profile pictures are bigger. So it's easier for us. We watch you guys on a monitor, and it's easier for us to see your faces. The comments are a little bit bigger. Yeah, we are all children inside. Yep, for sure. Although I think I stayed a child a lot longer than I was supposed to. Maybe still am. But anyway, yeah, so it is a somewhat... there we go. Oh yeah, my little sad man. So I don't know. I can't remember the person that pointed out that I was using AI for art and that it really bugged them. But well, this class. No. That's the whole idea. It's a rainy day class, so it's meant to. Rita just asked, "Will this class be okay to do in a small space?" And yeah, that's the whole point. Tonight we're going to do drills, and I don't know where my timer went. Okay, cool. We're doing all right on time. Yeah, they're in the YouTube chat, Louisa. Underneath where you can put a comment, you'll see a little emoji space, and there's pages of these things. and they will bounce around. So anyway, so yeah, this is a rainy day class. It is. Hey, there's Claire. Sweet. Yeah. Yep, there you go. There you go. It's always fun when people notice, um, and I love it. It doesn't bother me, so I think it's cute. So y'all do whatever you think need to. But yeah, this is going to be a small class, or not small class, but this is going to be a small spaces class, and we're going to do some drilling. And I've got some in mind, but I also have my whiteboard available if you guys have any, or if you people, you friends, hey Lauren, if y'all have any requests tonight, I would be totally up to doing that. I want to say something. If you're, for whatever reason, if the holidays or this particular holiday or whatever it is, it causes you to feel down or incongruent or um, a misfit because everybody else is enjoying this time and maybe you want to enjoy it, or maybe you don't understand why they're enjoying it, or whatever it is. I have been there with you on different holidays, and they're not always the same holiday every year. Sometimes they are, and I know that feeling. And so I just want to be sensitive to that. And I did a whole podcast back when I used to do a podcast. I did a podcast for when you're not feeling the holidays, and it's a real thing for some people. And I think for me, I can take a lot of joy in letting others. I need some on body, whatever it is. Okay, balance, of course. That is Shelly's go-to, which is fine, which is awesome. But anyway, I just want to hold space for the people that aren't feeling it. Let's keep moving through it. Let's let others enjoy the holiday, and we will, we'll live to see Friday. So anyway, I actually don't have any negative feelings around Thanksgiving other than the historical atrocity that occurred at Thanksgiving. like, but other than that, I do like the idea of gathering with family. I do like the idea of being grateful, and I do like the idea of giving thanks. So, I'm not going to throw the whole thing away. Anyway, let's get started. And yeah, let's see. All right, so I have balance and on body so far, and should be good to go. The just so you know that the emotes wall thing, it might not work on every camera for this setup. I hope so, but it may not. I can't remember if I actually did it. You have to install it basically, which is a trip. Oh yeah, let's do some old school. We'll do some violin sway. Yeah, yeah. Same. Rita. Before I press play on that, like once you have someone super close to you die, or a parent, or whatever, it always becomes, it's a weird anniversary of sorts where it's like, oh, this is the first Thanksgiving without them. This is the first Christmas without them. This is the second one. This is the third one. This is the 10th one. Whatever. And so, I am told that will make that as you get past the first few years, that it becomes a sweet thing to think about. Okay, wow, 8-minute talk. That's crazy long. Sorry, I lost the whole audience. I'm sorry, guys. Samurai. I want to write all these down. No, if you haven't done a drill class, or there we go. I'm not loud enough. If you haven't done a drill class, or or I should just remind you, we're just going to play music and we just go from drill to drill to drill. So even though we're getting kind of a late start, I'm not making excuses. But let's see, we had on body, balance, samurai. Now samurai, I'll be honest, is an easy. That's an easy request to hit because samurai drills is like everything. Um, yeah. I love a little support that we get here. Okay, let me just make sure I didn't miss any. Okay, if I missed your request, can you make it again? I've got On Body Balance and Samurai, and let's get going. Hopefully all these cameras are decent tonight. Okay. Sway. Scene switch. And where is the music? There we go. Oh. Okay, here we go. Hey, Jordan. Yeah. Sending love, Rita. Hope you feel it. I can tell it's meant. Audible breath in. I know that I have shared this with you before, and I think I've even shared it recently, but I think it connects to what Rita's expressing and what I was saying. In the Maidan story, Ashwa is the teacher, the principal prima madre of Jula the Quiet. Ashwa the teacher was the prima madre, the like sort of main caretaker of Jula. And Ashwa does something very, very courageous, and she gives up her own life so that Jula can escape thousands of enemies. And in a dream, after Ashwa has passed away, Naya, who is like the dream walker, she takes Jula on a dream journey. And in that dream journey, Jula's heart, while she's sleeping, emerges from her chest. She can see it emerge from its chest, but what emerges as her heart is like a bird cracking open a shell. It all makes sense in her dream that this bird is her heart, and it emerges from her chest. It spreads its wings, and it instantly becomes large enough to fly, and it takes off. It flies way above Jula's body, way above the trees, and it looks down. And it's gentle, and it's calm, there's no fear. And Jula looks over, and she sees the Maidan forest. She looks over and she sees her first time learning to hoop. She looks at another part of the landscape below her, and she sees her first swim. And then as she's flying and observing these moments of her life landscape, she feels the presence of a much larger bird, and as she looks up as that bird, she sees Ashwa's heart as a bird. Naya takes her on a dream where her heart becomes a bird, and now she is flying in tandem with Ashwa's heart. And that story is how the Maidan looked at grief. That grief was like flying with the heart of a loved one that passed away. breath in. Audible breath in. Open, open, open. I was going to stop the sway, but I'm really enjoying it, so I'm just going to keep swaying for another song isn't very long. Audible breath in. Open. Oh, wow. Wow, I am tight. Audible breath in. Okay. Oh, sweet. Thank you, guys. Oh, I think I have shared that one. Yeah, I guess I have, because Shayna, although Shayna may have heard that one live. Some of you have had live classes with me, and I used to tell stories. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what these camera angles are looking like, but whatever. Two birds. Yeah, I don't know if we'll. I might have to get creative to drill two birds. Although we did just do a two birds class. Although I think Lauren is actually sending peace this time. I'm trying to learn emojis, especially now that we have the wall. Okay, so the music's going to change tone a little bit. I found some cool songs on SoundCloud. We're going to listen to those while we do some drilling. Oh, and I got two musics happening. So let's lose that one. Let me make sure y'all can see this. Oops, you can't. Hold on. There we go. All right, that's pretty good, sort of. All right, we'll let that work. And let's see if we got. Okay, cool. All right. Oop, nope. Let's do this. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, beautiful. Lauren, we're getting it. See? Lauren, we're finding the same vibration, I guess. Because I'm picking up what you're putting down. All right. Duck in or drop in. Forgot what it's called. All right. Those are two different things. In HoopPath, they are two different things, but I think I know what you mean. Yep. Sweet. Okay. Let me know if the music is too loud. All right, let's talk a little samurai. We'll start with our first drill of samurai. Well, actually, no, it's not. We're going to start with our first drill being rolling. And again, we're going to do each drill for about, 60 seconds unless we find a groove. So if you don't like something, don't worry about it. I love rolling, so this is me rolling in Sun. This is me rolling in the bow side. This is me rolling in night. There we go. Oh, cool. All right, so there we go. Oh. So if you haven't done this one before, creating a roll, and then you just sort of pass. Like, see, I'm in night right now. Oh, my night side roll is kind of falling off a little bit there. It looks like. Oop. All right. So one way you can drill rolls is I set a roll here, and then I just change my orientation to that roll.
One, two, get down.
Right, this track is so awesome. I remember hearing this today, and I was like, this is going to be perfect for tonight. Hoop is vertically spinning, and you use back of hands to paddle in. All right, I'll think of that one.
Yes, Lord.
All right, here we go. So I'm creating a roll, and this drill is me changing my position to the roll. And I can go counter to it as well, right? Like, so I can, let's see, a little bit harder, but I can...
Get down.
Yeah, it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder to do it go it backwards. If y'all can do it going backwards better than me, take a video and tag me on Instagram. I want to see it. I'm sure you can. And then the roll has... Yeah, sweet. It'll be on HD, Joanna, because we're recording. But there's a falling, and then there's a rising roll. So, like, I'm noticing for me that my night side rolling is just not what I remembered it to be. It's not very good at all. I can sort of do that. Obviously, like, I'm gonna drop 18 there right now. And then, of course, you know, I love to add weaves, as y'all know. I like to do a weave, let it roll, weave, let it roll. Now, if you have a really low ceiling, I said this was kind of a small, that you could, oh, there we go, that you could do this with a small, in a small space, and of course you can. Like, rolling can be, I can keep the roll down here, it's not even clearing my head. Oh, I didn't realize that. Alright, now let's add some samurai to this as part of our drilling. And one of my favorite ways to drill to develop hand strength without killing your arms, and of course don't do anything that hurts, is to stop the hoop with a samurai grip, like roll it, stop it, change its current. So this is what it looks like. And drill classes don't have to be, like, there's flowing to drilling. I mean, you know, but I like this move a lot. you know, I guess we should talk about this. This would be night side rolling, but I'm keeping it way up here, and you know, that's honestly a little bit easier for me and probably for everybody. And I can samurai out of that. Actually, that kind of feels cool. I don't know what it looks like, but it feels cool. And then I'm gonna start to. So again, this class is just gonna go from drill to drill to drill. So you'll have to take your own breaks whenever you're ready. We got a little bit late start, so I want to kind of make sure we get everything in there. But I'm gonna go ahead and start to work in isolations. And then the way that I do my own personal drilling is I drill a lot. I like build on the drills. So of course, at any point I can step out of that drill and go back to something I was doing, or you know. So you know, we were working with these, and now I'm just going to go ahead and start to add isolations into it. Oh wait, oh, they're not on that wall. Okay, wait. Oh wait, no, they should be. Some cameras might not have the emojis, unfortunately. There we go. Let me make sure this one does. Oh, maybe they stopped. Oh, that'd be weird. Oh, there we go. Okay, sweet. They're still here. Cool. Add isolations. Oh yeah, right. I lost track. Yeah, okay, thanks guys. So I love. All right. Yeah, hopefully you're seeing them now. If you're not, then you might need to adjust your TV because they're definitely there. I love this one. Another drill is to go all the way around. There she is. There you are, Rachel. Putting some, whatever those are, up on. That's nice. Okay. And they also go with my color scheme tonight, which is awesome. I am hanging out with a bunch of children. See if we can fix that. Okay, that's better. Let's see if we can fix that. And I like that better. Okay. Alright, I want to stay in isolation fun here. And I think one of the drills that I actually don't like doing, but I'm going to pretend that I do so that I'm a role model. I really don't like doing this drill, but it's really the only way you really get good at isolations. As I've told you guys before, I don't want to deceive you. I'm looking at a monitor, so it's like basically a mirror. With these drills, and I'm doing them in one current. I'll go back and do them do them in the other current. There we go. There we go. I'm trying to, obviously you're trying to not let the circle move that much. If you have a mirror, it's great. If you don't have a mirror, I won't look. I won't. I'll show you what it looks like if you don't have a mirror. I just realized we're doing the green screen the old school way. if you have the arm strength for it, one of my favorite drills is the one-handed isolations. They're hard to do. If you're like me, you probably hoop with a bigger hoop than most people. You don't have to, but this is just a good drill to work on. And there's 2 currents to this. You know, and then thank you, Joanna. I think I have shown you guys this before, but let me. When it comes to your isolations, you can use this kind of open samurai grip. It doesn't work for everybody. Your fingers have to move kind of fast, but you can use this kind of open samurai. So bring it back. This open samurai move, and it kind of becomes a new way to isolate. No, I'll be honest with you, it's not that clean for me right now, but it's fun. And this music is coming from SoundCloud tonight. All right, there we go. Okay. We'll let the music come on for the next song. What happens with the fingers in the open ISO samurai? So, it's like your fingers in the same way, like you can. Do you see how I'm twirling my fingers, and they're kind of in a way like walking? Let's see if I can. See if. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. So you see how my fingers are kind of walking? What happens in the ISO is that as it's going around, my fingers are going to kind of walk around the hoop. It's so hard that I can't really show you. I don't know. I like this camera, but I haven't really figured out exactly how to show y'all. It's like I'm kind of going from this on the top to like this on the bottom, but I'm not really thinking about it, so I don't want to like. You know, and maybe you have some different system, but I just noticed that for me, I kind of liked my isolations getting a little bit cleaner by doing it in open samurai or some variation of open samurai. And then I can go to the other current. Ooh. Yeah, the fingers are like sort of moving around, so what was on the outside might be the inside. You know, and I don't mean to dismissively, but your mileage might vary with any of these things, you know, like they're. I like that one. I'll try that angle. Oh, you know, if you don't do these are fun. And I'll be honest with you, it's a lot easier with the Miro. This is Cadillacing. All this stuff is super boring for the folks at home, but it's fun as hell to do. Maybe it's not boring, I don't know. Have I worn you out on isolations yet? Got it. Sweet. All right. Should we keep going then? Maybe. I don't know. We're fine. What were my suggestions? All right. So we're doing a lot of samurai. So I hope this counts as samurai, Lauren, if we're still here. All right. So we had an on-body request. We only have 16 minutes left in class, so I guess we should get on it. Of course, you don't have to. If you're having fun doing what you're doing, then just stay there 1 second. Oh yeah, you had a breakthrough. Hey, so I was interested. I'm curious. While we have the music off for a second, I'm thinking about us starting a private Facebook group, so that y'all, if you wanted to, if you feel like you want to connect to each other and watch each other's hooping, that we could post videos there. With like zero responsibility for comments or anything like that. I don't want to make it feel like homework for people, but if you'd be interested in doing that, even if there's just a couple of you, I could set that up. We can make it private or public or whatever y'all think. We'll work it out together. But I thought, like, maybe, maybe you want to share, like you just said, you had a breakthrough. Maybe you want to share it or something. Then we could do that on Facebook. So just let me know. I'm not interested in really going to any other website to start a group, if that's okay. I don't think you can do groups on YouTube. I used my other hand to hold the hoop in place, and I might have got the... Oh, sweet! Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't sweat it. Your hands are going to figure it out as it's going around. Yeah, private group. Okay, cool. I don't know. I thought it would just be fun, but again, I don't want it to be homework. Like, I don't want you to feel like, oh my gosh, I don't want to... I'm trying to get away from social media. You wouldn't... You could be a member of this group and never post. You could be a member of this group and never like anything, and we'd still love you, right? All right, let's bring the music back. Oh, we're supposed to do... Claire's in. Yeah, Claire, Claire tags me in videos. Okay, all right, let's do a private group. Yeah, and you don't have to. You know what I mean? Like, this is just if you want it. You know what I mean? Like, some people like to, yeah, sweet. Some people like to keep their stuff, okay, cool. All right, that seems pretty much unanimous. Of course, you can always post it publicly yourself, but we just won't be in the group. Yeah, cool. I think it might be fun to, like, watch us all hoop sometimes, too, like, or if you connect a name with a face. Wow, my SoundCloud just stopped working. All right, let's see if I can... Don't know. All right. Okay, my SoundCloud doesn't want to work right now. Let's see if this can work. Does it work? Yeah. All right. Well, interesting. Okay, so that's no problem. Everybody has a backup plan. All right, I have a backup plan. Here's our backup plan. Well, what's going on? Musics are not playing anywhere right now. Don't know what that's about. This is wild. Okay. Okay, y'all. I don't know what to do here. I could sing. All my musics are not doing anything. And I don't know why. Okay. All right, y'all. I don't know what to do here. I might have to kill class. Let's see. Let's try something else here. Maybe this will work out. All right, awkward moment in class here. I'm glad. Let's see. This is where we were. 100% confused. I well, I am really okay, y'all. I might have to call class. I don't know what to do. Never seen this one before. Hmm. And yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, um, all right. Let me try this one more time and see if I can get some magic to happen here. All right. Let's see. Oh, I bet that's what it was. All right. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this one going. Okay. I guess it is just not to be. Yeah. Yeah, no, everything's fine. This has never happened before. For some reason, SoundCloud is. Yeah, okay. Well, you can put your own music on in the background. I'll keep talking. Let's just do class songs music. All right, you guys are cool. All right, so this will be more like trick teaching for the next. I'll add a minute or two, so we'll go 10 minutes from now. Okay. All right. You can put some background music if you want to. Um, we were at isolation. Oh, we were going to do on body. This might be hard to do. You know what? Let's hold off on body. We'll come back to that. I think what might be good is for us to talk about. Let's do some roles and. Yeah, let's do some moves from rolling. I want to do one quick move, little drill from rolling here. This is going to kind of be a different sort of flow thing than what we were doing. Oh no, sad and stressful. I'm going to balance. Well, maybe we should just move into balance. Hoopers go with the flow, don't they? Oh, you know what? Let's talk about one little. I'll tell you one little drill that I like now that I'm doing this right now, and then we'll go into some balance. And we'll skip the on body for right now. One of my favorite drills is super easy, and it's anti-spin drills. And as you see, like the hoop is spinning this way. If I roll my hand with the hoop, right, that's how you isolate it. Okay? But if I push against the hoop, then I'm doing anti-spin. So you imagine if the hoop is traveling this way and my hand is traveling this way, then I forget what the term for it is, but I'm not anti-spinning. I'm spinning with the hoop. If the hoop is spinning this way, but my hand is traveling in any kind of direction that's opposite that, that creates anti-spin, which probably most of you know that. One way you can get beginners, if you're for my fellow teachers out there, to feel anti-spin is to ask them to draw a shape. Like imagine they have a marker, they can't lift up the marker, and they need to draw that shape, and they can draw it in a different direction. So, like I say, I'll give them a square, then that would be here, then down, then here, then up, right? So the direction of my drawing, that's what you change with your hand. So the drawing, so that the spin is going this way, and I'm either drawing the square, diamond, circle, whatever, in the same direction without lifting up my pen. If I'm going against it, that's going to create anti-spin, right? And so, and for me, anti-spin is more of a feeling than like, like a precise movement. So I'll show you what I was talking about. So my hoop is traveling to the right. It's traveling to this hand right now. So if I wanted to draw a square in the opposite way, I'll come up, and then I'll come here, and then I'll come down, and then I'll come here, and then up, and down, boom. up, and then the hoop goes left, boom, while it's down here, and then back. All right. Balance. We'll do some balance and then call it a night. Saza, the Illuminated, had a very, very close relationship with her mother. For a lot of the Maidan, their mothers pass away really early. For Saza, she was probably 16 or 18 years old when her mother passed. And they were like any mother and daughter, but they had a good relationship. Saza would always say that her mother was her most impactful spiritual teacher. And her mother liked to stack rocks. And she would make these elaborate stone balances. And then when Saza was a little girl, she would like hear the sound of her mom stacking these stones. And her mom would talk to her about balance. Her mom believed that everything had a balance, that things could get knocked out of balance, but that things could regain their balance. She didn't believe in mistakes when it came to balance, but just winds, currents. She believed that even her most well-balanced sculptures could topple. She didn't believe that balance was permanently achieved. She believed it was a dance, that it was a rhythm that you engaged with. Saza's mom believed that our best efforts could disrupt balance. Audible breath in. In a way, Saza's mom believed that balance was always a mystery, but that we knew it when we felt it. Saza learned through her hoop practice that balance required effort, that her mom was right. Saza could balance better if she pushed up into the hoop. If she remembered that she was holding it and pushing it up, the hoop is not necessarily working against her, but has a different goal of reaching the ground, and she is in between. Audible breath in. used to songs not playing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna call it a night with this. Due to the lack of music, I'm sure you can. If you want to keep hooping, you can. And yeah, I don't. This has never happened. 3 years. I've never had my whole music players all seize up on me, but it's no big deal. I'll figure it out. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. So I want to say really quickly about the holidays. They don't really interrupt with our normally scheduled classes. That's funny, Jackie. The holidays don't really. Oh, sweet, Carla. Good. Um, yeah. So. Oh. Oh. Wow. Okay. Like we stumbled. This is great. Maybe. I don't think that. I hope no, I want the. I love the emoji thing. I think it's cute. And I think it's fun. And it's actually not very distracting for me. I actually like it. Yeah, but maybe there is something to be said. Sometimes I caught myself in not desirous thought loop, and I just touch my flow toys to feel better as a. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Totally. Totally. Yeah. I think fun gets a bad rap. Um, you know. uh, because of guilty pleasures sometimes, but we all need fun. And every time something is made fun, or there's a fun moment with it, it kind of like helps you do it again, you know. And so that can be good for us. That's what I love about hooping is like its fun factor should not be understated. Like it's a fun way to get off your butt. And if there, people could say like, well, wouldn't a stairmaster be faster, or wouldn't an elliptical be faster, or if you really want to do this, like, wouldn't this be better, or whatever. You're like, yeah, but those might not be fun to me. And like fun is what's bringing me back to this, right? Like, not everything has to suck, for this eventual payoff. Sometimes things can be good for you and fun. And I think that's what hooping is. All right. So yeah, I was going to say, so the only thing I was going to say was that we might be canceling classes. I will probably cancel class between the Christmas to New Year's week. I usually cancel classes in real life and during that time anyway, just because most of you are doing your thing. Um, so all right. Uh, but anyway, yeah. So I don't have anything else to say. Thank you guys for joining me. We will be back Saturday. So classes will. You can just pretty much, even if you don't see a promo, classes are gonna happen unless something major happens. Except that week after between Christmas and New Year's. So anyway, you guys are awesome. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to call it a night, and I super duper appreciate. Oh, I don't have an emoji wall on this one. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. Okay, my friends. Y'all have a great night, and thank you so much.